If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Comment below if there's another song that you'd like me to make a tutorial for. So on measure 1, we're going to begin with finger number 3 in the left hand. We're going to play an F. That's just below middle C. And then with the right hand, we're going to use fingers 1, 2, and 5 to play F, A flat, and D flat. And you're going to roll that right hand on beat 1. And on beat 2, you're going to play with finger number 4 of the right hand a C flat. That might be a B natural. I called it a B natural later in the PDF, but they're the same note. And then on beat 3, we're going to move up to a G flat with our left hand, finger number 2, and a G flat and a B flat with the right hand, fingers 1 and 3. With finger number 5 of the right hand on the and of beat 3, we're going to play a D flat. And then on beat number 4, we're going to slide down from a B flat with finger number 3 to an A natural. Let's go ahead and play measure number 1. Very good. Measure number 2 has a pattern that's going to reappear often in this song. So your hands are going to be roughly in the same place. You're going to play a D flat with finger number 5 of the left hand, that's your pinky, and then a D flat, F, and D flat with fingers 1, 2, and 5 of the right hand. This is beat number 1. On the and of beat 1, repeat your thumb of your right hand, that's finger number 1. And now you're going to lift everything on beat 2. You're going to play an E flat with the left hand. Use finger number 4 and use the same fingers of the right hand to play E flat, G flat, and that same D flat as before. On the end of beat 2, play another E flat. Again, that's the thumb of your right hand. Lift everything, and on beat 3, we're going to play an F with the left hand, finger number 3, and then use fingers 1, 2, and 5. Those are the same fingers to play F, A flat, and D flat in the right hand. You were just playing that in measure number 1. And then you're going to also play on the and of 3, again, another thumb, that's an F with your right hand. Okay. And on beat 4, we've got a fermata here, so you can hold this for a while if you want to. We're going to play a G flat with the left hand, finger number 2. And you're going to play a D flat and G flat with fingers 1 and 2 of the right hand. So let's play measures 1 and 2 together. There we go. Very nice. And you're going to want to use the pedal pretty liberally on this song whenever you hear us moving to a new chord, but don't keep it down if you're moving to a new chord because you don't want them to sustain into one another. So that's our 2-bar intro. And now we have measures 3 and 4. I'm going to show you those together. So you're going to bring your hands down an octave, and you're actually playing a similar chord as before. You're playing a D flat major chord. That's the 1 chord. So you're going to play D flat with finger number 5 of the left hand. That's lower than before. And then with the right hand, fingers 1, 2, and 5 are going to play F, A flat, and D flat. You're going to play that for the first two beats in measure 3. Then you're going to lift and play on beat 3 and 4. You're going to play a G flat with finger 2 of your left hand, and then a G flat, B flat, and D flat with fingers 1, 3, and 5 of the right hand. And in measure 4, you're going to keep your left hand in the same place. Your right hand's going to have to pop down just a little bit further. You're going to play that same D flat as you did in measure 3 with your left hand, finger 5. Play D flat and F with fingers 1 and 3 of the right hand. On beat 2, we're going to play E flat with the left hand, finger number 4, and E flat and G flat with fingers 2 and 4 of the right hand. And then on beat 3, we're going to play an F with finger number 3 of the left hand, and an F and A flat with fingers 3 and 5 of the right hand. And now on beat 4, we've got another fermata here, so hold this as you need to. We're going to play a G flat with finger number 2 of the left hand. And you're going to have to lift up your right hand just a little bit. We're going to play a G flat, B flat, and D flat with fingers 1, 3, and 5. Okay, let's have a listen to measures 3 and 4. I care about you in every way I can. Awesome. And now on measure 5, this is almost exactly like measure 3, so I'm not going to teach you too much here. We play a D flat in the left hand, and F, A flat, and D flat, fingers 1, 2, and 5 of the right hand. That's for the first 2 beats of measure 5. You'll pop up to a G flat major chord. That's the 4 chord in this key signature, just like we did in measure 3. G flat in the left hand, G flat, B flat, D flat in the right hand. But on beat 3, you're going to slide that third finger down from a B flat to an A flat, just like you did in actually the first measure of this song, but now we're lower. And that A flat, that gives us a lot of color here, so I want you to lean into that, and that's why we love Rex. So let me play number 5 for you. You know I'm troubled, but Awesome. We're going to move on to measure 6 now. Measure 6 is a similar pattern than what you're playing in measure 2. It's an octave lower, and you're not repeating D flats with the highest finger of the right hand. So it's a D flat with finger 5 of the left hand, a D flat and F with fingers 1 and 3 of the right hand. Repeat the D flat in your right hand on the and of 1. You're going to play an E flat now with finger 4 of your left hand. This is beat 2. E flat and G flat with fingers 2 and 4 of the right hand. Repeat the E flat with finger 2 of your right hand. That's the and of beat 2. You're going to play an F with finger 3 of your left hand. This is beat 3. And play an F and A flat with 3 and 5 of the right hand. Repeat that F using finger 3 of your right hand on the and of beat 3. And now using your second finger, pop up to a G flat with your left hand. And we got a fermata here, so when you play your D flat and G flat with fingers 1 and 4 of the right hand, you can hold that as long as you need. Let's listen to measure 6. No, you can understand. Cool. Measure 7 and 8, I'll show you together. Measure 7 is going to go to the A flat major chord. This is the 5 chord of our song. You're going to play with your right hand down low, C, E flat, and A flat with fingers 1, 2, and 5 of the right hand on beat 1 of measure 7. On beat 2, repeat the A flat and the C with fingers 5, and then on the and of 2, the C with finger 1. Move up to D flat, F, and A flat with fingers 1, 3, and 5 of the right hand on beat 3 of measure 7. On beat 4, play that A flat again, that's in your right hand with the 5th finger. And now you're going to take your left hand down to a D flat, finger 5. And both the D flats you're hanging out by, those are going to slide up to D naturals here on measure 8, beat 1. When you hit those D flats, repeat the A flat one more time with your right hand, finger 5. Excellent. And now we're going to take our hands. Your left hand's going to take the place of where your right hand is, and your right hand's going to move up an octave here. You're going to play an A flat with finger 5 of your right hand. This is above middle C now. On beat 2 of measure 8. And you're going to play the same notes you were just playing, an A flat and D natural with your left hand now. You're going to use fingers 1 for the A flat and 2 for the D natural. That was beat 2 and the and of beat 2. And now with your right hand, slide that pinky down to a G flat, so that's finger 5 on beat 3. And hit a G flat and B flat just below middle C with fingers 1 and 2 at the same time. And on beat 3, your left hand's going to be playing finger number 5. That's an E flat, way down low. That's why we wanted to use fingers 1 and 2 on beat 2 with the left hand, so that finger 5 can stretch down to this E flat. And then on the 4th beat of measure 8, play an E flat again, that lowest one with finger 5 of your left hand. Nice. So let's listen to measures 7 and 8. I'm sorry for the strain. No one prepares you for the... Cool. Let's go to measure 9 and 10. So you're going to use fingers 5 and 1 to play C and A flat with the left hand, and then 1 and 5 to play those same notes with the right hand an octave above. On the end of beat 1, play another C, that's middle C with your right hand thumb. Play on beat 2 an E flat with finger number 2 of your right hand. And again on the and of 2, another C with your thumb. Here we move to D flat major, play D flat, F, and A flat with the left hand, fingers 5, 3, and 1. And with your right hand, play with 1 and 5, a D flat and A flat. That was beat 3, and now on beat 4, we're going to play an A flat, and on the and of beat 4, a D flat. Your fingers are already there with your right hand, so they are A flat, D flat on the and of 4. And now we're not going to slide up to these D naturals like we did before. We're going to have to use different fingerings. Your right hand is ready to play D natural with the second finger and an A flat with the fifth finger. And your left hand's going to have to lift up. Your thumb's in the right place, but we're going to use finger number 2 just like we did before on the D natural. On the and of beat 1, play another D natural with your right hand. On beat 2, you're going to play a B flat with finger number 1 of your right hand and stretch way down low to a B flat with the fifth finger of your left hand. And on the and of beat 2, we're going to play another A flat with finger number 5. That's in your right hand. And here we have E flats in the bass, octave E flats, so use fingers 5 and 1 on beat 3 of measure 10 to play 2 E flats. I had to draw that lowest one in using this iPad app, but if you download the PDF, I did put it in there, so don't worry about that. Now you're going to play B flat, E flat, and G flat with fingers 1, 3, and 5 of the right hand on beat 3. Repeat the B flat with the thumb of your right hand. And then on beat 4 and the and of beat 4, we're going to use our thumb of our left hand to play E flat one more time, and then D flat. This D flat is leading us down to a C, which is going to be the start of measure 11. But let's listen to measures 9 and 10 before we move on. No one prepares you for the way in which things change, but you've been amazing, saw me through. Awesome, and here we are moving to an A flat major chord, the 5 chord, like we were playing in measures 9 and 7. And let's take a look at measure 11. Something happens pretty fun here on measure 11. We're going to play those C's in our left hand, octave C's, using fingers 5 and 1 of the left hand, and a C, E flat, and A flat with fingers 1, 2, and 5 of the right hand, using, we're going to play that for one beat, just on beat 1 of measure 11, and then on the and of beat 1, repeat the C that's in the thumb of your left hand, that's finger number 1, and on beat 2, we're going to play the C and A flat that we have hanging out in our right hand, so just play the thumb and then the fifth finger of the right hand. And now we have beat 3. Beat 3 is where we got something interesting. We're going to lift our left hand up and play D flat and A flat with fingers 5 and 1 of the left hand. And then we're going to use fingers 1, 2, and 3 of the right hand to play D flat, E flat, which doesn't belong. That's actually the 9th of this chord, but it gives us a lot of color. And then we're going to play an F with finger number 3. That's beat 3 there. On beat 4, we're going to play the A flat and E flat. Our fingers are already hanging out there with our right hand. And here's the end of beat 4. Cool. Measure 12, we have the return of the D diminished chord. I'm actually going to show you 12 and 13 here. So 12, we're actually going to use fingers 2, 3, and 5 to play D, F now, which is part of the D diminished chord, and then A flat in the right hand. And fingers 1 and 2, like we did before, to play D flat and A flat in the left hand. On beat 2, play a B flat with the first finger of your right hand. And then you're going to have to probably lift off. I can hardly make this stretch down to a D natural in the bass with finger 5 of your left hand. And then use your thumb on beat 3 to play an E flat. And your right hand's going to play E flat and G flat with fingers 2 and 4. On the very last 16th note of measure 12, we're going to use our thumb to play a D flat in the bass, and that slides almost immediately down to a C for beat 1 of measure 13. On beat 1, your right hand's going to play a C and E flat with fingers 1 and 2. You hold that for a beat and a half, play an A flat on the and of beat 2, and then use fingers 1, 2, and 3 to play an inverted D flat major chord. So that's A flat, D flat, F, and you're going to play a D flat in the bass with finger number 2. We've got a small cross here. Very good. Let's take a look at measures 11, 12, and 13. Saw me through my darkest stage, and you always forgave me, and now you love me just the same. Awesome. So we're going to go to measure 14 now. 14, 15, and 16 are pretty fun. They go kind of to some new places here. We're going to go to an F major chord on beats 1 and 2 of measure 14. That's not a chord that belongs in this key signature, so it feels like we're going somewhere different. We're going to use our thumb of our left hand to play A natural, and then a thumb in the right hand to play an A natural, but also a C and F with fingers 2 and 5. On the second beat of measure 14, repeat the F and then the A natural. And now on beat 3 of measure 14, we're going to an A flat major chord. We've been here before. You'll use finger 2 to play an A flat with the left hand, and then fingers 1, 2, and actually 4 to play A flat, C, E flat with the right hand. Here we have a tricky little rhythm. We've got an E flat with finger number 4. This is on beat 4 of 14. And then on the and of beat 4, we're going to play C, F. That's on the last and of beat 4. You're going to play some 16th notes there. So if that's a difficult rhythm for you, feel free to pause the video, rewind it, replay it a few times, give me some of that sweet, sweet watch time. Let's play measure 14. And now we're going to move down to an E flat major chord. So this is kind of like the second chord of our key signature, but we have a raised G flat to a G natural. You're going to play that with finger 3 of the left hand and finger 1 of the right hand. Play a B flat and E flat with fingers 2 and 4 of the right hand. On beat 2 of 15, play another B flat. On beat 3, play another G natural. And then use finger 3 and 2 on beat 4 of 15 to play D flat and repeat the B flat there. Now on measure 16, you're going to use your pinky of your left hand to play an E flat, and fingers 2 and 5, or 2 and 4, let me repeat that, 2 and 4, because you already have your fourth finger on the E flat in the right hand. So 2 on the B flat, then you don't have to move as much as you, or any more than you would already have to. We're going to play B flat and D flat with fingers 2 and 3 of the right hand on beats 3 and 4 of measure 16. Let's listen to measures 14, 15, and 16. It means the most, I hope you know, and I hope you know that. Cool. And now, measure 17 and 18. I want you to hold on to what I teach you here on 18 because it's exactly what you're going to play on measure 21 coming up. So to save us some time, let's just make a point of remembering what we are learning. Measure 17, you're going to play a D flat down low with finger 5 of the left hand. And then D flat, F, and high D flat just above middle C with fingers 1, 2, and 5 of the right hand. Hold that for a beat and a half. On the end of beat 2, use finger number 3 to play an A flat with your right hand. Lift up, you're going to play an E flat with finger 4 of your left hand. And on beat 3, this is on beat 3, we're going to play E flat, G flat, and repeat the D using fingers 1, 2, and 5 of the right hand. Again, hold it for a beat and a half. Repeat the D flat. And here we go, we're going to remember this. We're going to play a D flat with finger 5 of the left hand, and a D flat, F, and high D flat with fingers 1, 2, and 5 of the right hand. Repeat the D flat. You've done this before, so we're just repeating the thumb. Now E flat, G flat, and D flat in the right hand with an E flat in the bass, finger number 4. We're using the same fingers as we did before on beat 1 with the right hand. So repeat the E flat that's in your thumb. And on beat 3, we're going to use finger number 3 to play an F, and then fingers 1, 2, and 5 to play an F, A flat, and D flat with the right hand. Repeat the thumb. And now we're going to play G flat major chord. It's in root position. We've got a G flat in the bass, finger number 2, and G flat, B flat, D flat with fingers 1, 3, and 5 of the right hand. I'm going to go ahead and show you measure 19. So you've got a fermata on measure 18. But 19, once you play this E flat with finger 5 of your right hand, the tempo starts again. So you're setting the tempo by playing this E flat above middle C. Hold it for 2 beats, and on beat 3, we're going to use finger 4 to play a D flat and finger 3 to play a C on beat 4. So let's listen to 17, 18, and 19. I think about you in every single way. Nice. And I let go of the pedal from the fermata in measure 18 during 19. Probably don't have to do that. You can probably keep that G flat major chord playing while you play the E flat, D flat, and then C. That probably sounds a little nicer. All right, so there's measure 21. I'm not going to teach you that. You just learned it. I'm going to show you 20 though. 20, we've got some of those A naturals again. These bad boys right here. Those are why we love Rex. So make sure you really lean into those. They're the color of our song. Use finger 3 to play an F of the left hand, and fingers 1 and 2 in the right hand to play an F and A flat. Play a B natural. See, that's not a C flat anymore. It's a B natural with finger number 4 of the right hand. This is beat 2. And use finger 2 of the left hand on beat 3 to play a G flat, and play a G flat and B flat with fingers 1 and 3 of the right hand. On the and of beat 3, play another D flat with your 5th finger of your right hand. Not really another D flat, it's the first one in this measure. And then you're going to slide that B flat down like you did before, from your 3rd finger B flat to an A natural. That's beat 4. Repeat the G flat. Alright, 21, here we go. 21, we played this before. So let me just zoom out a little bit. I want to show you instead 22 and teach you 22. When you get to 21, you're going to hold out that G flat major chord. And then on the and of beat 4, you're going to pop your right hand up above middle C to play a G flat, finger number 1, A flat, finger number 2, B flat, finger number 3, D flat, finger number 5, lift up, play an F with finger number 1, a G flat with finger number 2, and then a B flat and D flat up high with fingers 3 and 5. Pop up an octave, play another G flat with finger 1, and then with fingers 3 and 5, play another B flat and D flat. Have some fun there. Here's 20, 21, and 22. You're more familiar to me, more and more each day. Awesome. Almost there. We got some fun stuff here. 23. Measure 23, we're going to play a C, E flat, and A flat with fingers 1, 2, and 5 of the right hand. We're going to use our right hand because we've gotten a little appoggiatura. That's that tiny note, and that's going to be just a hair before beats 3 and 4. So on beat 3, just before it, hit that E flat again, and then play D flat, F, and A flat with fingers 1, 3, and 5 of the right hand. Again, this is down quite low. Measure 24, we've got something totally new here, so let me zoom in close for you. 24, you're going to kind of mirror the left hand and right hand. 3 plays a D flat in the left hand, and 1 plays an F. Now 1 plays a D flat in the right hand, and 3 plays the F. That's beat 1. On the end of beat 1, repeat the thumb in your right hand on D flat. Okay. Now use fingers 4 and 2 of the left hand to play C and E flat. This is beat 2 of measure 24. And as you can see, I'm playing 1 and 2 of the right hand, same notes, C and E flat. Repeat that thumb. On beat 3, you're going to repeat the E flats, but your left hand, finger number 4, is going to move to a B natural. So B natural, E flat in the left hand. And same notes using fingers 1 and 2 of the right hand. That's beat 3. On the end of beat 3, repeat the thumb. That's a common pattern in this song, as you might have noticed. E flat on beat 4, use finger number 2, and play with finger number 5 and A flat. Okay, and as you can see, we've got a nice chunky chord on 25. I'm actually going to show that to you real quick since it's right there. You're going to stretch your 5th finger down to a G flat. Okay. And you're going to take your right hand and play a B flat with the thumb, D flat with the 2nd finger, F with the 3rd finger, G flat with the 4th finger, and then you're going to play another B flat with the 5th finger. Okay, we've got a fermata here, so really enjoy this. Let me play measures 23, 24, and 25. I cry in front of you, and it's very necessary, babe. You're going to pop up to a G flat major chord in root position using fingers 1, 3, and 5 of the right hand. That's G flat, B flat, and D flat. Okay? 25 and 26, up close. So again, we can forget about beat 1 of measure 25. You know, we play on beat 2 and 3. On beat 4 of 25, use your 3rd finger actually. So you're going to have to lift up and play a G flat again. This is going to set us up for 26. As you can see, we have this appoggiatoric run. I'm not sure if appoggiatoric is a word, but you see what we're going to do. We're going to play all those notes in quick succession to a nice chunky chord again. Use finger number 4 of the right hand to play an A flat on beat 4. This is the and of beat 4, measure 25. And here we go. We're going to play a B flat nice and quick with finger number 5 of the right hand, A flat with finger number 4. Hold the B flat you were just playing and hold all these appoggiaturas that you're about to play. G flat with finger 3, F with finger 2. And now when you play this D flat with finger number 1, play double B naturals in the bass. Okay, so I'm going to play measures 25 and 26 from beat 2 of measure 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Cool, hold on to that for 4 beats at least, but you know, I probably could have put a fermata on there for you. All right, let's look at the end. This is the end. 27. 27, we have an F in the bass with finger number 5. Beat 1. F, A flat, and D flat with fingers 1, 2, and 5. This is higher than middle C here, so we've got our hands are quite separated. All right. On beat 2, playing a D flat and then an A again, A flat, excuse me. Use fingers 5 and 2. They're already playing those notes. And now move up to a G flat with finger 4 of the left hand. And then G flat, B flat, and D flat with fingers 1, 3, and 5 of the right hand. Cool. Now 28 is kind of like what you played before, but the right hand doesn't repeat the thumb constantly and the left hand is doing something a little different. Use the left hand thumb to play an F and use fingers 1, 2, and 5 to play D flat, F, and D flat in the right hand. You've done that before. Repeat the thumb this first beat only. Lift up. We're actually crossing with our 3rd finger. That's how I do it. You could probably do it differently. We're going to play a G flat with the 3rd finger of the left hand on beat 2. And we're going to play E flat, G flat, and repeat the D flat with finger number 5 of the right hand. But 1 and 2, just like before, are playing the E flat and G flat. Nice. And now I use finger 2 to play the A flat of the left hand. And fingers 1, 2, and 5 to play F, A flat, D flat. And now we're going to go back down to finger number 3 on G flat in the bass. That's with your left hand. And fingers 1 and 3 play G flat and B flat to finish the song. Let's listen to measures 27 and 28. I care about you in every way I can. Cool. That's the song. Again, if you like what you saw here today, in the comments section, definitely write out if you want me to score out another song that maybe you can't find a tutorial for. Depending on the difficulty of the song, it might take me a while. This song took me a few days to score out. I had to listen to it probably 20 times. And it was good practice, though. I'd be interested in doing it again. So feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And ring the bell if you want more notifications from my channel in the future. I'm trying to be better about creating content. I got a few videos that are almost complete, so it'd be fun for you to enjoy them when they debut. Thanks again, and I'm out.